Where the hell did I put it?
Happy Monday, Duncan.
Good morning, Brendan. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. So last week we were checking in on the fitment of the motor using the masking tape and then also the fenders and bodywork.
Right.
Where are we at now?
Well, we had a couple things rearrange themselves. So, just keep moving forward. Yes, transferred the template to the rear section that's going to go on here from that masking tape web that was here. And then went and put everything back together, found that our clutch adjustment wasn't quite right. Motor had to come back out when a new shim had to be installed between the motor hub where the flywheel attaches to make better contact with the throwout bearing. So got that completed, and then we were working the shifter angle, which I think we also talked about Friday, and something was not right, and I called the builder, had to tear down the nose of the transmission. One of the shift shafts had moved during shipping. And so those had to be realigned, and I did that this morning, put that back together. Now we actually have some shifting and it's adjusted, but we're ending up with a little too much flex in this shifter pedestal, which is all relying on this.
Is flex common in shifters?
Well, it's what we're mounting it to that's flexing. So no, it should not shift, or it should not have flex to it. So I'm going to be adding one more structural brace, which I'm in the process of doing now. Once that's finished, finally rolling over to the clutch hydraulics, which we now have pretty well trued up and good contact of the throwout bearings. So that's now moving forward. So I'm going to try and button up these mechanicals today, the hydraulic clutch, shifting, stability. And we had one other interesting thing. The rear brake kit was the wrong gear model for the Miata corners that we have here. So the proper one was ordered and should be in today, so I can finish assembling the rear brakes and do a complete hydraulic flush and adjustment on the braking system. So hopefully that's what today is going to consist of, and I get to check all those boxes.
Awesome, awesome. Is there anything you're working on in the next coming days that we should look forward to?
Well, we're going to do panel fitment again. I circle around to what needs doing. And our battery box is being built, so you might want to see Logan at some point. He's starting in on that, which will drop in here. And we may have to trim some panels a little bit to get everybody to play nice together. The cowl will be going on. I will be doing the dashboard this week, possibly gauge mounting. I have that over here, and this is a tentative layout for our Speed Hut gauges.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Duncan. We'll let you get back to it. We'll go check in with Logan.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks.